Good morning. It's Friday morning, August 19th, 2022, and it's time for your morning walk with me, Sophfronia. I'm crossing a footbridge here over the Putatuck River in Sandy Hook, and I thought crossing a bridge was appropriate for today because I'm going to talk about change. You know, the last couple of walks seem to all be a part of a piece because I talk about one thing and then something else comes up and it's all about, well, what about this and what about this? You know, last week I talked about getting started by doing just one thing, and then I heard from a friend who spoke of not liking change, right? This person has a really hard time with change. And that's okay. Change is hard, especially when it's not chosen, it's thrust upon us. But I hope what I'm going to say today helps in thinking about this, because I began to think about my friend Robert Vivian and a lecture I once heard him give about vestibular thinking. And what he meant by that was he was talking about vestibules. So if you think about when you move from one space to another, especially in a building, there's often a vestibule, something that announces the change from one space to the next. And sometimes that vestibule gives you the opportunity to prepare for that change in space. So I think that it would help when change is upon you to be aware of the vestibule and what do you need in the vestibule to help you prepare for the change. So here's an example, because Tane, my son Tane, is brilliant at this, even when he was young. And when change was thrust upon us by the tragedy at Sandy Hook, Tane, for some reason, always knew to ask for what he needed and what he wanted. So you recognize that something has happened, your life is very different. So what do you need in that moment to help you navigate the change? And I'm thinking about this because he's doing it again, right? He's preparing to leave for college in just a few days. And there are times when he's excited about it, and I know that there are times when he's kind of nervous about it. But what did he do? He leaned into thinking about, what do I need in this moment? And yesterday, he had friends over. His friends don't live like down the street, so this is a thing to be able to gather this group of people, someone from as far as Buffalo, who came to spend time with Tane. Because they are all, they're the same age. They know that they're all on the verge of a big change. So they are going to support each other in it. So what do you need in your vestibule when change is upon you and you don't feel steady in it? How do you know? How do you know what you need? I'm going to quote a writer I admire who died this week, Frederick Buechner. Passed away this week. He was 96 years old, a tremendous and long life. And, I've quoted him, I've taught his work. I taught at 2 Frederick Buechner Writers Workshops at Princeton. And the thing I always loved about Frederick Buechner is that he spoke of knowing that what you need for both your faith and your life are all around you, that the story is playing out, and all you have to do is pay attention. And he said, and I'm going to quote this, I wrote it down so I can quote it to you properly, that if there was anything that his writing and his preaching were about, it all comes down to this: listen to your life. See it for the fathomless mystery that it is, in the boredom and pain of it, no less than in the excitement and gladness of it. Touch, taste, smell your way to the holy and hidden heart of it. Because in the last analysis, all moments are holy moments, key moments. And life itself is grace. So I'm going to keep walking and contemplating that. I will talk to you again soon.